रिकॉर्ड वो है. Assalamu alaikum. Uh, I hope you all are fine. Today, I'm recording a video specifically to guide all of my juniors. Because just like him, he came to me that he's my junior. Came to me that Asad Bhai kindly guide me about research. So, uh, first, actually, he's BDS student, right? And he came to me that Asad Bhai kindly guide me about research. He is really uh, like having that interest. So let me share with you like uh, why the research is needed and when you need to do it. Right? Okay. So when a student like MBBS student uh, having intentions that he wants to do research or anything else, I would advise him that there are three things an MBBS student can do. Like MBBS is a total of 5 years journey, 5 years journey in Pakistan, right? So these 5 years duration is a long time. This is a long time. So if a student said that I can't do anything with MBBS, my MBBS studies, this is not right. This is not right because I myself, when I was not introduced to the research, I have a lot of time. I spent it watching series like Prison Break, like Game of Thrones, and all of these series I watched specifically after my first year exams because I don't have anything to do. So I watch those in series. So the thing is that a person having enough time during the if he's only so what I'm saying is if you are trying to do MBBS, right? Okay, first thing, you are wholly solely concentrated on your MBBS, then you uh, should at least should at least in the top five position of your college, of your university, like if you're concentrating fully 100% on your MBBS studies, then you must be in the top five positions, right? Second thing, second thing is if you are planning to steps exams, USMLE exams, then okay, right? Then you should invest your time in USMLE exams, right? And you should clear step one and step two during the 5 years duration, right? If you do that along with your MBBS, then still I would say that yes, you don't waste your time and you justify your time, your 5 years duration, and that's a good thing, right? The third way is third way is you can do research. You can do research, right? This is also a good way. So now with like which way a person can pursue this wholly solely depend on you. What I will do is I will show you what are the benefits of doing each step. And like okay, there is a person A, he says that Asad, I want just to do I want to be a gold medalist. uh, uh I want to have top position in my class. Okay, you should pursue it, you should do that, you should work for it, right? uh it has choice, it has or her choice. I have no problem. Yeah, but now if a person saying that I want to give steps, so for steps you also need to have certain amount of money. Like in step one, it cost about 5 lakhs, and step two also similar to 4 lakhs. So a total of 9 lakhs money if you have, go for it, right? Uh, so if a person want to go to USA, uh, right, but you don't have money during the 5 year duration. right, during the 5 year duration. Maybe in the later time of his life, he have money. So if you don't have enough money right now, no worries. You can invest your time in research and learning research, right? This is another way. So which way a person can pursue, this is his choice. This is 100% depend. But if you only did your MBBS, neither you are in top 5 positions, neither you did steps exams, neither you learn research, then honestly, this is bad. Yes, this is bad. Like, how will you say to anyone that how you spent your 5 years? How you spent your 5 years, right? So you do not have any justification of your time. If you're saying that I uh I completed my MBBS degree, okay, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. I mean, this is average. How will you distinguish yourself in these times? Right. So that's why distinguishing yourself among your peers, this is an important thing, in my opinion. Right. So only MBBS degree is not justified. Not justified. Like if you can do along with it, like content creations or you're an influencer, this is good because you're doing something else. Only MBBS is not justifiable unless if you have these 3 things. If you have out of the 3, this is best. Any 2 good, but at least one of these you should have during the 5 years duration, right? So, uh, this is like number one thing. So now you don't want to be gold medalist. You're saying that okay, if I have first position or a 10th position or a 20, 30 position, mm, it's make no difference for me. Okay, you should go for steps. You don't have resources, then this is the time to invest in research. Now you'll say that okay, I said I want to do research, but the thing is, from where should I start? Right. So there are 2 things. One is qualitative research, Qualitat qualitative research, aka original research, right? Original researches. By original, I mean you have the data that's from your hospital or from your institute, but the data is not from another, like from already published resource. That's your data, right? That's your data. For example, uh, okay, yeah. So that's the data you acquired from hospital or anything, but that's not already published data in the literature. Then this is called original studies. So you will have some difficulties during doing original research. First, you may not have the right mentor in your college, in your institute. Why? Because you will wholly depend on your institute. You will need their approval. You will need their expertise if they have, right? So you will depend on them, right? And in our area, this is the major limitation which are uh like preventing student from entering into the research. First of all, like the student don't have idea what is research. Like me, in my second year, I was curious about research. I thought that it's something we should do in labs. It requires labs. It requires a lot of money to do it. But this is not the truth. This is you can do that, but like there are 3 types of researches. One's called like uh one is called with the one which you do in labs, that is called uh what like I forgot the name at the moment, but that's something else. One is called transactional research. Transactional research is the one that connect lab and the clinic, right? Clinical knowledge, which connect, that's called transitional research. And the other one is clinical. Clinical is that circulate around the patient, right? The first one I forget the name, but the one which is wholly confined to a lab, that's the first one, right? Second is transitional, and the other one clinic. So, so I was all talking about the original research. The second thing is the quantitative research, aka systematic reviews and meta-analysis. What's that? Like, listen to me. For example, you have a topic about what? Cabbage, yeah. Coronary artery bypass graft, right? Like, for example, you're a student and you think that, yeah, I'm interested in cardiology or cardiac surgery, right? And obviously, if you're interested about something, you should read papers. You should read papers about that thing, right? The scientific literature. You should read the modern techniques, the modern articles about this procedure, how it's doing, are the innovation going in this field. You should read about your topic of interest, right? So there's a lot of studies, there's a lot of scientific literature which are published each month on this topic. What you need to do is you need to systematically you need to do a search, and you need to make a review. Like, for example, when I wind up this lecture, there should be a person who can summarize all these things in 5 minutes. So a summary, a review, just like that, you need to do a review of the published literature, which have a lot of literature, and you need to make it a one paper of your own. So that will be a secondary research. That's not an original one because you don't have the data of your own, but you are depending on the published literature. You're accumulating it and combining it and give your summary type. So that is a systematic reviews. It can be narrative, it can be systematic. Systematic means there is a proper way, there are proper rules, right? Okay. So systematic review and meta-analysis. Now, meta-analysis mean there are a lot of studies on this cabbage. Some says that after cabbage, the mortality is 5%. Other says it's 10%. Other says that the acute renal failure is more in the patient with cabbage, with diabetic patient undergoing cabbage. So these are the percentage, these are numbers, and you're combining those numbers from all of the studies on this topic and again analyzing it. So you are doing something from the already published literature. So this is meta-analysis. Meta-analysis means quantitatively you're picking up the numbers from the published literature and analyzing it again. Right? So this is important and this is more valuable. Why? Because an original study, it's it will be done on a specific sample size like 20 patient, 30 patient, 50 patient, 200 patient, and the other paper on the same topic will be on some different number of patient, but your meta-analysis will combine all of those patient. So this increase the power, this increase the statistical power, this increase the generalizability of your result. For example, if a study is uh, if some researchers, some cardiac surgeons, some cardiologists did a study on this specific topic and MTI Mardan, then this is limited to the people of Mardan. This is not generalizable. But if you combine all the studies in the whole world on this topic, then your result is generalizable to the whole world. This is more power, more applicability, right? So that is why systematic review, when done in a proper way, I'm again saying when done in a proper way, and meta-analysis, they are more variable. So what are the advantages of this? First thing first, like even if you need a mentor, there's a 8 billion people in this world. And of course, someone you'll find to have your mentor. You should go through the LinkedIn's. You should specifically, if you're reading a specific article, you should extract the names of those author and search in the Google, and you should search their social media profiles. You should search their LinkedIn, search their Instagram, search their X account, right? The mentors of the authors. Obviously, if you're interested in systematic reviews, then you should pick the authors who published systematic reviews recently, because this signifies that the person is active in the field. If person is great but publish a lot, he published a lot, but he is an active and has like 2022, and after that there is a like 4, 5, or 6 publications in the recent years. So it's mean now he take gap. So approaching to him maybe don't give that much benefit to you. So in selecting an author, selecting a person, so the thing is like, one more important thing. If you are absolute junior, you like, okay, if you are intermediate person in your skill in these research, then even if you ask for mentorship, he will mentor you, he will teach you, because he will think that the person is interested in my field, and you will collaborate with each other, and this way you are helping each other mutually, and this is a mutualistic relationship. But if you know nothing, you're absolute junior, and you ask a person in a high position to teach you. Now, the first question for you is, why will he invest his time in you? Why? If you're saying that no, I will give him money. He already have a lot of money. He will be a great doctor. Why he should need your money? Obviously, you're a student. You do not have that much funds. So the thing is that you should need for certain mentors who dedicated their times in teaching. And obviously, you'll find it. You'll find it. So in this video, I don't know how much time I have, but the thing is that that's all. When you should take your time on deciding which of the 3 steps are you taking in your 5-year journey, right? After that, I explained this, but this is tough in a sense that you will wholly depend on your institution. Like in the meta-analysis and the systematic review, there are 8 billion people in the world, and most of the time. But the thing is, you should knock the doors. You should knock 5 doors. You should knock 10 doors. Reach out to the people in your field of interest, but you should not reach out to each one of them. Like selective searching, as I told you, you should ask for the help from the person who is actively publishing systematic reviews and meta-analysis in your field. For example, if there is an author who published original study, you read that, you like it, and you check his Google Scholar, and all of the studies of that author are original studies, and you ask him to help in meta-analysis. Why, bro? Why? Like seriously, he didn't even publish a single systematic review, and you ask him to teach, to help you in systematic reviews. This is bad. Like the person must be of your field of interest. This is one thing. He must actively publishing systematic reviews and meta-analysis, right? And he is willing to teach you. So for example, you find out 10 systematic reviews, and 10 systematic reviews, for example, let's suppose if one systematic reviews have 7 authors, so a total of 70 authors you have. Now you need to look their Google Scholar profiles. Look for the person who is actively publishing. Reach out to them via email. Reach out to them via their LinkedIn, reach out to them via their X account and say that, sir, I want to learn this. I know this. I want to learn this, and I'm fully dedicated to invest my time in this. Yeah, this is important because, for example, if a person guides you and after learning it, you are saying that yes, now I learn it. Now I will work somewhere else. This is honestly this is bad. It's like he guides you in a time when no one else guide you. And now when you know each of these things, now you when you learned it, now you are going somewhere else. This is too bad, right? So help those who help you in a time you were nothing, right? Yeah, because there are certain peoples who guide me when I was nothing. Now they make me to a level. Now they help me so that I'm in a level. Now it is the time for me to help each other because helping them in their project doesn't mean I help myself. That is the mutual connection. That is the mutualism relationship, right? But for the beginner, you need to, there is a two-way relationship. Like this is the table, you come to the table, you must bring something to the table in order to get something, right? Yeah, okay. I hope now you have a little better of understanding, like what a person, specifically a person who is an MBBS. I really hope uh, that specifically my this video reach out to the first year students. Why? Because the early they have the guidance, the better it is to start from the first day. Because I know there are some students, they are saying that the first year is the rest year and we need to enjoy it. No, 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 no. Uh, if you have any question, this video will be public in my uh, YouTube account. So you can ask me via WhatsApp, you can comment it. I'll try to help you as much as possible. Uh, yeah, I think that's it. Do you have any question? Everything clear? Yes. Yeah, but one thing is he's from BDS. But yes, I know a person who is in BDS. He is actually Nigerian American. I will try to connect him uh with that person. But also important thing is he first need to learn how to do these things because if you directly ask someone that uh take me on your projects or give me some work, so everybody will hesitate and it's normal, right? Okay, good luck in Allah Hafiz.